Markle wants a new title now. Oh yes. Never shy at coming forward about wanting hers or what she believes is hers, even though, as we've told you many times before, Meghan suggested in that interview, didn't she, with Oprah Winfrey, that simply titles meant nothing. It's funny, isn't it, when you see your cachet collapsing and perhaps your popularity plummeting around the world, how you suddenly think, by being named, of course, the Duchess of Sussex, introduced as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, still has some cachet in a country that really doesn't accept titles or indeed notice them. But now Meghan's decided that she'd like, well, to be a princess. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Nice to see you. Hope you're all keeping well, fine and dandy today. Lovely to have your company. By the way, thank you also for your lovely, kind comments about afternoon tea with the royal. I know, £135 for a wicker basket. And yeah, I think I could fit a lot more in there. You know, it'd be more impressive if you could find a crown, wouldn't it? A couple of tiaras chucked in, you know, something like that. Maybe an unleaky pen signed by Prince Charles, or King Charles, should I say. Oh, I'm just jesting now. But, you know, I like these things, don't get me wrong, but you do have to have a lot of money. But if there's someone special in your world, your life, and you think, oh, treat them, it's a one-off gift, isn't it? You get to keep the basket. It might become a collector's item. Who knows? Yes. Back as ever to your breaking roll story of the day. As we know, recently, Harry and Meghan decided that suddenly, you know, they would like titles for their children, even though that was always going to be on offer, sadly, at the moment of the demise of our wonderful monarch, Queen Elizabeth II. Something, of course, that Prince Harry didn't do to correct in the now infamous interview with Oprah Winfrey. But what's now interesting, according to a very good source out in Montecito, is that Meghan not only likes to refer to herself as a princess, allegedly, but also now she wants staff and people meeting her children to address them in their correct titles, Prince Archie and Princess Lily. Now, according to that good source, this isn't about pandering or indeed egomaniacs or anything like that. It's about so that they can get used to their titles as and wish. You know, as a wish, should I say, that they may use them in the future, or indeed when they return back here to the United Kingdom, should they return back at any point, then it's not a shock to them. Now, it must be difficult, isn't it? Because when you think about it, Archie hasn't had or been known as Prince Archie, particularly in public, or indeed to himself, we believe, ever since birth. So this must come something of a shock. Maybe he finds it quite fun now to be referred to as a prince. As for, of course, Princess Lily Diana, way too young to understand that, of course. But it's strange, isn't it, to think that these two, as I say, who were so anti-royal, anti-against the British establishment, would now like this in place, as I say, allegedly. Also, that particular source says that Meghan really doesn't mind if you call her Princess Meghan, as many royals. Also, according to that good source, Meghan herself doesn't mind if you mistakenly call her princess rather than duchess in her home, or indeed while working with her alongside one of her many projects. She finds that quite amusing, in fact. And as she pointed out to a very good source, princess, duchesses, it's all a different world to me, but a lot of people do see me as a princess. Right. So from going from absolutely not interested in titles, in, of course, any prestige or anything to do with the British monarchy. In fact, if you remember, Prince Harry claimed on a podcast that Meghan showed him that there could be a life without titles, princes and princesses, and he was more than happy with that. So if he's so happy, what's made him change his and her mind? And remember, next time you bump into Archie or Lily, it's Princess Lily and Prince Archie. Oh, don't get that wrong. Meghan will be after you. Neil Shawn in the very heart of England.